Hello, everyone. This is Kirill Astanovsky with you, candidate master of sports in chess and coach at the King's Move School. Do you know what unites Carlsen, Kasparov, and other world champions? They don't just attack masterfully, they also play brilliantly in the endgame. And to win positions like the ones we'll discuss today, you need to learn how to build a bridge not over a river, but through checks. Let's get started. In front of us is the classic Lucena position. White, king on e8, pawn on e7, rook on d2, black, king on c7, rook on 4. It's white's move. The task is to promote the pawn to a queen under a barrage of checks. White has an extra pawn, and it has already reached the 7th rank. However, the white king is stuck in front of the pawn, and is not clear yet how to promote it. You might ask, what should white do? And I'll tell you, first they need to check the black king to drive him further away from the pawn and create the opportunity to place their own king on d7, as well as occupy the c4 square with the rook. Then, under checks, the white king moves to e5, and eventually the check is blocked by white's own rook, after which the pawn easily promotes and the game is won. Move by move, rook to c2, check, king to b7. Note that if king to d6, then king to d8 follows. Drive your opponent's king further away from the passed pawn. Next, rook to c4. The rook occupies the c4 square, so that the enemy king cannot escape from the box. This rook will participate in blocking the check. Rook to done, king to f7, rook to phone, check, king to a6, rook to e on, check, king to d6, rook to done, check, king to f5. Bring your king to the f5 square. This will take exactly 3 moves. Rook to e on, check, then rook to e4. Swing your rook over after the last check. Voila! The bridge is built, and the pawn can advance to the 8th rank. You will encounter this position hundreds of times. As the great Sigbert Arash said, the rook endgame is a chess exam, and the bridge is its first question. Want to master rook endgames? Sign up for a free trial lesson at the King's Move Chess School.